Thanks for watching this demo. I'm going to try to show you how to predict refractive indices using graph machine with Docker on a Mac. So the machine is an iMac Pro running MacOs Ventura last version on an Intel chip. So it assumes that you have already downloaded a supplementary file named irdemo.si that I'm going to open with the preview program, and you can use any suitable program to do that. So let me enlarge a little bit that window, and then we're going to jump to section E of the file, subsection installing Docker for Mac. Next we're going to open the link, so go to item 1 and click on the line under that to open the link in Safari, and click open so that the downloading of the Docker desktop application starts. So maybe you need to check also allow if it's the first time you download from the Docker website with your browser. Also, if you have an Apple chip version instead of an Intel chip, you should click on this link to download the appropriate version for your system. It takes a while, but when the download is complete, go to the download folders and double click on the Docker DMG file. Okay, now you can drag the icon of Docker. This is a whale on the application folder, and then you switch to this application folder. You can do that in several ways. I just clicked on the shortcut here. Once the copy is finished, I launch the Docker application, and I click open on the next window. Now I have to accept the subscription service agreement, so I just click accept in the checkbox, and now it's almost finished. I just have to click on the finish box and enter my password to finish the installation. So we have two background item added boxes, so we're going to close them. And now I don't need to sign right now, and I can skip also in the next window. So we have the Docker desktop Windows displays containers by default, so we're going to click on the setting icons, and then on the resources option in the lateral bar. We can increase the number of processors, so I'm going to take them all, and also to increase the memory to 48 gigabytes, and then apply and restart. So it's going to restart, and when it's done I can close the box the window, and now we can download safely the image of the demo. So I'm going to open a terminal window with a shortcut Command plus spacebar. Alternatively, you can go to the menu, find the menu, and open Utilities folder and open Terminal in that folder. So since it has already been opened, I'm going to enlarge it and go to the next step, which is copy the command of item 3 in my PDF file and paste it into my terminal window and hit enter. The download starts and I need to wait for a while. So when it's finished, I can check that the file is safe and it hasn't been tampered on the web. So there is a hash code here called SHA256. This is this line. I'm going to copy it and paste it into the terminal window, but only when it's finished. So here it is. I'm going to copy the one here and we can check that both hash codes are the same, so it means that the program is safe. I can use it. So I'm going to load now the image to start the demo. Oh, sorry, I'm going to copy the command to run the demo. So I go to the subsection loading and launching the Docker image. So let me copy this command, paste it into the terminal window and launch it with the enter key. So this window is running now and taking a few seconds, approximately 25 seconds. And then it will display the results. Here we are. So it's a little less, about 24 seconds. So we can see that the results have been displayed for only the 10 first example. And in the predicted column number 4, we have the predicted results. It's called estimated refractive index. And in the third column, we have the experimental results values. Here we are. So we can compare, for example, the predicted results for cyclonolene. It's 1.472 and 1.479. So it's almost the same value. If I want to predict the results for the complete test set, I will have to add demo full to my line, to my command line. I'm not going to do it now because it would take a few minutes, probably 4 to 5 minutes, or a little bit more, so I'm going to skip that step and go to the prediction of a refractive index for a new compound. So for that you need to go to the end of the files, end of section F, subsection prediction of refractive index for other compounds. So we're going to copy the line to predict this index for phosphinic acid. You can see that for phosphinic acid we have already an experimental value. So let me copy that line, paste it into the terminal, and launch it with the return key. So this time it's much quicker because we have only one molecule. It's going to take about 5 seconds. Here it is, and we have a value 1.46 instead of 1.57, sorry. So these are very close values. And now this syntax, if you want to know how it has been chosen, you can go to the other command line options in the section E, and you have an example of the get command with Docker run. You see there is an ID which is the name of the compound and an input that is the SMILES code of the compound. So before closing, you have the possibility to save the terminal window. You just have to punch Command plus S and choose, for example, to save the results on the desktop, and you can check that you have all your results for a later use. Now, if you want to remove the Docker program because you don't want to have it on your computer, you go to the Docker icon at the top right menu and you select Settings. Then you go to the troubleshoot icon and you select uninstall Docker Desktop. You punch on uninstall, and again you have to enter your password to remove completely the application. Don't forget to eject the Docker image. You can trash also the file you have saved. And thanks again for watching.